Hey guys, I'm just fishing out the coins I need to make into rings real quick. So give me just a second. There we go. All right, we're about to get this action started here. I've got a few quarters that I'm going to be making into rings on this live. Got an Iowa and a Nebraska. I need to get a Colorado. There we go. Nice Colorado quarter. And the first thing we got to do is punch a hole in these suckers. So let's get to it. And if you guys have any questions during this live, feel free to ask. But for this part, I got to go down to the floor. I'm going to be using this tool here. This is going to punch a hole in my quarters. So let's get to it. There's the first candidate at Colorado. I'll pop it in there. Put my punch on top. We got a bunch of people coming in here. If y'all can tap the screen a whole bunch, maybe we can get a couple more. Get my handy dandy hammer here and drive it on through. There we go. Yeah, we definitely got some people coming in. Welcome to the live, guys. This one's got a real nice mountainscape to it. Some trees on there. That's Colorado. We got two more we gotta pop holes into. We got two more we gotta pop holes into. Damn charger. Sorry guys, I'm back. We got an Iowa here. What's up, Silver Unicorn? Can you all see me? I hate that, man. Start a live and then my battery goes out. It drops out. It's no good. It's no good. Actually, it's not illegal. If you go to coinringmaker.com, that's my website right here. Got a button that'll lead you to a blog post. It'll answer all your questions. The shortest answer is basically like, you know those penny smashers? It's under the same law as that. Like if amusement parks can smash pennies, I can make rings. Did you order those likes? I suppose so, yeah. Give me some likes, y'all. Tap it up. I do have Maryland quarters. I can show you one if you'd like. They look like this, so that your ring actually has some really nice like plant leaves on there. Looks good. All right, I gotta punch a hole in this. There we go. That's Iowa. You get a nice cabin right in the middle. Very nice. I haven't ordered any Eisenhower proofs. That one was sent to me. It was a custom order, but it came out really nice. Yeah, that one made me want to do this one, which is a Liberty or a peace dollar. And I really like how it came out. It looks a lot like that Eisenhower one, but it's got peace on the inside here. Somewhere, there it is. And this one's 90% silver, so it's not clad. Do I ever find any mint errors? I do check all my coins 3 times before I work on them. You get the stamps. Mostly I order metal stamps through Etsy. Either custom or pre-made stamps. There's a bunch of metal stamps on Etsy. Alright, not so much on the center punch on this one. You got a little Oregon Trail wagon there. Some sun rays. Now I can get up off the floor. That'll be nice for my knees. Get back to this arbor press up here. What's going on, everybody? If y'all could tap the screen a whole bunch, we might get a couple more people in here. This is what the Connecticut quarter looks like. It actually has a really neat design of this tree, so you actually get a bunch of like tree limbs out on the edge of your ring. I like how this one comes out. It's pretty cool. All right, let's pop this out of here. Just like that. I thought this one would be a little snug. Gotta give it a little extra push. If you guys would like a ring, the best way to get one is to go to coinringmaker.com and tap the Etsy button. I have a lot of different options there. You can pick by state or by date or different denominations of coins. I also make some different coins myself. And I totally don't mind you going to the website during this live and ordering something. That's totally fine with me. I actually encourage it. I'm going to be doing this for a while because I've got 3 rings here. So if you want to hop over there, check out what I have, and then come back, totally cool with me. But for this next step, since the inside edge of these is really sharp and rough, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a specialized cutting tool called a deburring tool and smooth that out. If you're curious about whether this is legal or not, I do have a blog post on my website. There's a button there. You just tap that button and read all about it. How big can you make? My size is a 14. On quarters, I usually stop at 13. I can do 14. So when you order, just add a note that you'd like a size 14, and I can do that. It's easier on larger coins to get that big, but I can do it on quarters. Nice. Yeah, you guys visit my website. That is the thing to do. As a small creator, the best thing you can do is go spend 2 minutes on my website. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to take this tool. It's called a deburring tool, and we're going to clean up the cut edge here. This is kind of a boring part, so if you do want to go visit my website while I do this, you probably got about 3 minutes. And if you're going to hang around, just tap the screen a whole bunch. Tell people, this is a cool thing going on here. You should check it out and watch it. I haven't broke 200 on a live in a quick minute. It'd be cool if we could do that. Sorry I don't have any music playing. I just kind of jumped into this, so I didn't... The only background noise we got is my air conditioner going here. Hey man, I gotta plug somehow, right? It's good to see so many TikTok friends in here. There we go. So that first one's nice and deburred. And go ahead and do another one. Ooh. Calm down. Go nice and slow. So I've seen a couple people are at work. How many people are at work right now watching this? Yeah, I'm making quarters into coin rings. Usually they're a little cleaner than this when I send them out. This one's been sitting out a while, but that's just an example. But yeah, I turn coins into rings. Yeah, it's my day off, so I figured I'd fill some orders. Nice. Y'all getting paid to watch TikTok. That's what I like to hear. There we go. And we just got one more. I know this part's a little slow and tedious. Not super exciting, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me through it. Here in a second, we're going to start doing some cool stuff, and these are actually going to start looking like rings. This is a really important step, because if I don't do this, the chances of these snapping or breaking while I work on them goes up drastically. How much do I charge? If you'd like to see, I just have so many different rings I offer. My price ranges go from like $4 to $200. But the best thing to do is to go to coinringmaker.com and tap the Etsy button. It's at the top of the page, and you can see all my listings there. I mean, I think you should. I'm so jealous of your gold plating kit, man. That thing is so dope. I'm gonna have to get me one sooner or later. But my workspace keeps filling up. I got too many damn tools. This hobby is endless. Like, you think it's simple stuff, but once you start getting into it, there's so many different types of tools you can get to do different things. Alright, so we've got our 3 quarters with our holes punched, and what we're going to do is start folding these. Go ahead and prop this up a little bit. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen a whole bunch, see if we can get some more people in here. The first one we're going to do is this Nebraska one, and since we want the Nebraska on the outside of the ring, we're going to put that face down in here. This is called a doming block, and this has like half hemispheres. It's for making like jewelry round. And I use it for my first folds because you can get a nice even round fold on it. I'm going to put a decent sized ball bearing on here. Get him real close. Y'all tap that screen a whole bunch and we'll get this folding going. Yeah! How metal is that? Like, how hardcore is that? Pretty sweet. Now you got the Iowa one. Very nice even fold here. You'll get a good look at that. Interesting shape, nice cone shape. Ooh, I will get some sunglasses. Nice. Looks like the Death Star. We got a Colorado. Go ahead and fold that up real quick. Squish it down. Thank you for the sunglasses, man. That was pretty cool of you. There's the Colorado. Alright. So next step here, we're going to take this. This is one of my earliest and most favorite coin ring tools right here. This is a Legacy brand 17-degree folding die. I use this thing so much. These are quarters that I turn into rings. If you're interested and would like to get one, you can go to coinringmaker.com and tap the Etsy button. I make lots of different types of stuff. Yeah, that's the way to do it. How often am I live? I try to do it as much as I can, but I've got kids and I've got another job, so it can be tricky. But I'm gonna be on here for a while. I do post a lot. If you guys can tell her, like I post like 3 to 10 times a day. I post a ton on TikTok, so totally worth following. It's not illegal. You can find a blog post that explains it on my website, coinringmaker.com. Basically, it falls under the same laws as penny squishers at amusement parks. And yes, I am responsible for the coin shortage. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, you like the reeded edge? It's pretty cool, huh? The cut edge is pretty nice too. It's got like a really nice shine to it. I really like them. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the blog post. I had a lot of fun working on that. I actually got in touch with a lawyer because I didn't want to give out legal advice myself. So I got in touch with a lawyer and we worked together to write that blog post. Because I just get asked so much, isn't that illegal, or you're breaking the law, or I'm calling the FBI or the Secret Service. And I just got to the point where I wanted to direct people somewhere so they could get a really good answer on that question. You can get them made with a certain date, a certain year, absolutely. I think up to 1998, you just have regular Washington quarters. Let me see if I can grab one. All states everywhere. What year were you wanting? Yeah, let me know what year you'd like. There we go. And there's our second fold. 1987. Yeah, I can do that. Just go to coinringmaker.com, tap the Etsy button, and look for the listing that says pick your date, and then just pick 1987 and your ring size, and I can make you one. There's a couple different listings. There's one that just has the ring itself. There's one that includes like a center punch pin. So this is the center punch, and I'll either make a pin or a keychain, or you can just get the ring. It's up to you. But there's 3 different listings. Now I don't have it in gold. Unfortunately, I don't have a gold plating set up. I do have silver rings, but not in that year. Anything before 1965 are silver. Yeah, I really like the center punches. Like, look at some of these. It's dope, right? This is one of my favorite ones. Georgia. Fantastic. This is California. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's sideways, sorry. There you go. Got your little prospector, like an eagle. This is Iowa. And Illinois. It's pretty good. This is interesting because I believe this is Abraham Lincoln. So this quarter has Abraham Lincoln on the back and Washington on the front, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I make these into keychains and pins, like you can put on your hat or your shirt. And I also, these are really cool, I also make my own coins out of them that say coinringmaker.com on them. Aren't those freaking neat? Look at these. These are one of the newest things I've come up with. I really think they're dope. But we got to get back to making these rings. I'm getting distracted. So we've got our 3 rings folded twice. Now we need to sand this cut edge before we stretch them out on the ring stretcher. So just gonna get my little nail file here. I think the best thing to do for that would be to order it as a keychain and then it would have a hole in it so you could just take the keychain off and then put it on a necklace or a bracelet. That's the easiest option I have right now for that. Does that make sense? I don't really mess with bracelets or earrings or necklaces because I don't wear them. I don't really know what looks good. We got that one nice and smooth. We'll do 2 more and we can stretch them out. No problem. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Just kind of running through the motions of an everyday corner maker here. I know this part isn't super exciting, but we'll get to cooler stuff here in just a second. Oh yeah, I gotta make them shiny. Shiny. Throw that light around. Wow. Alright, this is the fun part. This is the part where my phone doesn't like to sit still. It's already acting up. Alright, there we go. So this is our ring stretcher here. What we're going to do is we're going to take our cone-shaped half-ass quarter rings and we're going to stretch them out until this reeded edge meets the side of the ring stretcher. There we go. See, it's nice and snug there. That's about where I stop on my first stretch for my rings. And you can see that's pretty well ring shaped. But it's not super even on each side. So we're going to even that up. This is I believe it's an Indian brand. Not super fancy at all. I think it was like $100, $119. The blue Chinese / Indian ring stretcher. I have a much nicer one, but I mostly save it for like really delicate work. This one I've got, you can see this mandrel on here. It gives me a lot of torque, so I can actually work really quickly on it. And this is my first one, so I've got a really good sense of, I don't know, feel for it. I can know like when something's about to snap. So I'm just used to using it. Here's our second one. Yeah, I've seen your ring stretcher, man. It might be time to step up and get yourself something a little nicer. You wanna see my first ring stretcher? This is hilarious. Let's see here. This is my first ring stretcher. This is how it all started right here. It's called a Rathburn ring stretcher. Hey man, she gets it done. But yeah, dude, this is how it all started. That thing paid for this thing. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so now we've got these 3 rings nice and stretched out. And what we're going to do is even up these edges. We're going to make these walls a little straighter. Well, the center punch, I need one from every state. Would you sell a group of 50? I didn't see that. You would just want 50 of the center punches like this? And would you want like a hole punched in them? Or just like this? Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and follow you. It's a private account. Oh, dang. I think that would have to be a custom order. Can you message me on Etsy? Yeah, go ahead and message me on Etsy, and I'll get in touch with you and set up a private order for you. Because that's something I could definitely do. But yeah, I don't have that quite set up, and I could just leave them like that. No problem. All 50. I can do that. Can you not? That's not very straight, is it? Yeah, just go to coiningmaker.com, tap the Etsy button, and message me if you can, and we'll work something out for you. See, that's nice and straight now. That looks good. So this is about the stage I get them to before I start sizing them. So I like to get the right shape, and then I'll get the right size. Let's go ahead and shape out these other two. I have just the smallest piece of plumber's tape on my arbor press, and it's like sticking to everything. Have you done an Oklahoma ring? I sure have. Let's see here. See, I've got all 50 of the states done, and to take pictures of them. So I've got an Oklahoma one here. I just have to track it down. Give me just a second. I'm sorry, guys. I want to show him. There it is. So these haven't been polished or tumbled yet. So yours would come shinier, but this is basically what it would look like here. You've got some nice flowers on the side. You've got 2008, E Pluribus Unum, some flowers over here, and Oklahoma, and the founding date of Oklahoma, which is 1907. You'll also get these inside details here. It says $quarter. Most of it in God We Trust, and then the United States of America on the top there. I actually think it's a really nice ring. I think these come out really cool, especially with the flowers. Did you get a good look at that? Is that good? Yeah, I need to get those pictures taken. So what I want to do is I want to try and get off Etsy. But listing things is very time consuming. And I'm not the best at taking consistent pictures. So I procrastinated and am still on Etsy. But eventually I would like to just have my own listings on my website so you guys don't have to jump around so much. And I can get around those Etsy fees. That would be nice. Try and get you guys a good look here at these rings so far. See, I got a light box, but the light isn't white. It's like yellow or orange or blue, and it just looks really weird on my rings. So I need to try another one. Looks like I haven't evened that one out very well. Let's fix it. Looks like I haven't evened it out at all. You're very welcome. And if anybody else has any kind of requests or questions, feel free to ask. I'm very open about what I do. And I don't know, I like sharing what I do. I'm glad you guys are here to watch. It makes it fun. There we go. That's better. There we go. We got Iowa. Bam. We got Colorado. Bam. And we've got Nebraska. Bam, bam, bam. Very nice. Nebraska don't want to sit still. Yeah, dude, go ahead and do that. Send me that listing, because my light box was a disappointment for sure. And I don't want to get like a freaking huge one. And that's mostly what I can find, is they're like gigantic. I just want something, you know, nice and tiny. Alright, so now we gotta size these correctly. This is the fun part. So the Iowa one needs to be a size 9, so we're gonna check the size on that. Absolutely, yeah, get your ring size. I'm in Texas. And so we can see it being made. Sure. I just made these 3. There's the tiniest fly in here, and it is just driving me nuts. Just one little fly. Alright. So this is about an 8.5, so I gotta stretch it up to a 9. North Texas, Panhandle. Middle of nowhere. You know that place Courage the Cowardly Dog lives? That's where I live. The middle of nowhere. Some strange things happen in the middle of nowhere. Not really, it's pretty boring. That's a joke. Size 9. So that one's all good and sized up. Colorado needs to be a size 11. So I'm going to go ahead and take y'all over to my ring stretcher. How I make a cowboy hat? As soon as I finish these, I can make a cowboy hat for you. But these are orders that have been placed, so I need to get them finished today. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen for my excellent cameraman work here. Just tap it a whole bunch. Tell me I'm doing a good job. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we gotta get this one to a size 11. It's about an 8. Can you make a sombrero for my sugar skulls? I can try. I can certainly try. I'm just going to slowly stretch this out. Every 2 or 3 pulls, I'm going to flip it over, and that's going to put the pressure on different parts of the ring, so it's less likely to snap. We got it a little past a size 11. I'm going to try and get it to a size 12. Damn, we almost got 200 people in here. If y'all have never been to coinringmaker.com, go there later today, or go there right now and check it out. It's my website, and it's super cool. Stretch this out just a little bit more. And the reason we're going just a little above the wanted ring size is so we can reshape it. So here it's going to be about a size 12, and you can see this reeded edge is a little wider than the cut edge. Never gonna go there. I mean, that's okay. That's all right, man. But What if you did? You know, wouldn't that be even more rebellious? To actually go. Almost there. I'm going to reduce it just a little bit more so we can get right in on that size 11. I try and be as accurate as possible with my ring sizes. Perfect. Why is there a magnet on the press? Just so this stays still. This is made out of some really hard plastic, and if I use the metal from the press, this is actually pretty rough and it can damage the coin, so I use this plastic with a magnet in between so it doesn't damage my rings when I push on them. Well, thank you very much. There we go. So, do you go about larger coins and smaller sized rings? That's actually pretty interesting. You need a specialized die, which is called a Swedish wrap. And this has about a 5 degree, maybe 3 to 5 degree incline on it, and you slowly push your ring in here and it'll get smaller and smaller. So your ring can start out this big and end up this big, and I have a couple different ones of these, and they work really well, but you have to make sure that your rings are properly annealed and soft enough to do that, or else they can get really mangled and pretty nasty in there. So I've made some mistakes with that, but it actually works pretty well. Let's see here. Now this Nebraska one, we gotta get up to a size 10.5. So we got Colorado. Alright, man, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I have been doing this, I'd say, for about 10 months, and I try and do it every day so I can get better and better and better. There it is. Alright, there's the Nebraska one. So we got to re-sand this cut edge because it's a little rough, and then we're going to stretch it out to a 10.5. Now, if anybody would like a coin ring made by me, this is kind of what they look like, and they're still rough state, but getting there. You can go to coinringmaker.com, tap the Etsy button, and I've got a lot of cool stuff there. And this is, you know, made in the USA, handmade stuff. You know, none of that knockoff China stuff. It makes really nice gifts, especially for like coin collectors. If you have a coin collector in the family and you're looking for something to get them for their birthday, for Christmas, anniversary, these make really nice gifts. There we go. So we got this cut edge nice and smooth now. What we're going to do is stretch this out to about 11.5 and then reduce it down to get that shape we want. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen a whole bunch. Let's get a couple more people in here. I don't know, man. Check the size, not quite there yet. Keep on stretching. Y'all enjoying the live so far? Everybody that's hung around for a minute? That's about 12.5, and we're going to reduce it down to 11.5. What I'm doing is I'm making quarters into rings. They look like this. It is how rings are sized, yes. It's called a ring stretcher, and this is a reducer. So this is how I go smaller. I'm gonna pop that in there, and that's almost too big to fit. Let's see if that'll fit now. I think it will. Woo. Dude, this reducer is one of my favorite tools. It's one of the earliest things I got. I use it the most out of anything. I highly recommend this. This is a Legacy brand, 17 degree die, 0.9 inch, 1 inch, perfect for quarters. Highly, highly, highly recommend. If you want to see any more of the tools I use, I do have a recommended tool list at coinringmaker.com. If anyone's interested in getting started in this and has no idea what to do, I've got videos there that can kind of walk you through getting started, as well as getting the tools you need and where you can get them and how to use them. I try to be very open about my process. How much is a quarter ring? I think by themselves they're like $18. If you want to get like a little extra thing, yeah, go to coinringmaker.com, tap the Etsy button. That's the best way to see my pricing. How do I get the hole? I have this is a handy little center punch tool specifically for quarters. It gets exactly a 1/2 inch, or I believe it's 1/4 inch, maybe it's a 1/2 inch punch. Pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to sand up these cut edges, and then we'll throw these in a tumbler. Get them nice and shiny. Welcome back. See, this live's been going pretty well. We've been over 100 people for, I don't know, at least 10 minutes now. I appreciate y'all sticking around. I do this so much I forget if it's interesting or not. I do make silver quarters. I have state silver quarters as well as pre-1965 silver quarters. Was there a specific state or date you're looking for? I really like the Texas ones. They come out really cool. If you're from Texas, that's what I would recommend. Silver Texas quarter. They're super cool. So we're just getting this cut edge really nice and smooth and shiny, okay? We've got 2 more I gotta do like this. Give me just a second. Yeah, if you want a Texas one, I have a listing for that on my Etsy. So you can go to coinringmaker.com and tap the Etsy button and find the listing for a silver Texas quarter. Thank you for the roast, by the way. That's very nice. Let me check and see if I have a California. The pricing's on the Etsy as well. So you'll find the silver Texas quarter listing. Just flip through my shop until you see it, and it'll have the pricing there. I haven't inventoried my other silver state quarters, so I'm not exactly sure what I have. But I know I have a bunch of Texas ones. That's something I need to do today. Sorry for the dead air, guys. I'm just trying to see if I have a California real quick. Real quick. I'm not seeing one. I got Florida, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa, Tennessee, Alabama. No California. I can do custom rings. The best way to get that set up is to either message me. Let me see if I can follow you. Yeah, message me about sending me the ring, and I can give you rates for it after this live. Yeah, so this is one of my silver Texas quarters that I can make into a ring for you. I really like how these come out. They make great rings. Let me see if I can grab a finished one. There you go. And yours would be like more polished than this. This has been worn by me. This is my personal ring, but this is what the silver Texas comes out to looking like. Really nice. Really like it. It's easy. Yeah, it's just easier for me to work with the quarters I have. Like if it's sentimental or it's a specific coin I don't have, you can send it to me. You can either get in touch with me on here or through like Instagram or through my Etsy shop. Let me get this polished up a little for you better. But the easiest rings for me are making coins that I already have. That way we don't have to worry about things getting lost in the mail. I recommend people put clear fingernail polish on the copper ones, depending upon how rugged you're getting or how much you're sweating. You may have to do that more frequently. If you're worried about green finger, I recommend silver rings. That's what I wear because I get green finger really bad because I sweat a bunch. But if that's not a problem for you, copper's a good way to go. If you're worried about green finger, I highly recommend getting a silver ring. Not a problem, man. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. For anyone who doesn't know, if you'd like to get any of my jewelry or coins or rings I make, you can go to coinringmaker.com, tap the Etsy button, and check out my listings. There's about 40 different things I make. And I totally don't mind, you guys. I wear this peace dollar right now. This is like the latest big chunker I've made, and I'm really proud of it. So I've been wearing this for about a week. I really like how it came out. But I switch it up. I've got a whole collection of like personal rings that I wear. These are all my keepers. These are all my rings. Got Morgan here, got Walking Liberty $50. There's another Morgan. There's the Texas one I showed you a second ago. These are all the rings I wear. I'm a size 9 on this finger, which is what all these are. Thank you for the presents. Thank you very much. Alright, so we get to do something pretty cool here in a second. We're going to throw these rings in the tumbler, and then we get to make a bat coin and a $50 cowboy hat. Yeah, the Morgans are really nice. So this one is the date out. This is one of the first ones I did, and then this is the back out. So these are both Morgan dollars. You can get completely different designs based on the orientation of the ring, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do that after. Yeah, that's a size 9. I would still recommend getting your ring sized. That way you won't have to ship it back to me and get it resized. It's just going to save you a lot of time and hassle if you get an accurate ring size. I don't have any platinum. The highest quality metal I work with is silver. And I do have a couple variations of silver. I have silver quarters, silver half dollars, and silver dollars. Eventually I'd like to work my way up to platinum and gold, but right now it's mostly just copper and silver. Give me just a second. I gotta go fill my tumbler up with some water and some soap, and we'll throw those in there and get them nice and cleaned up. Should I order a size smaller so that it's easier for me to size? I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Mr. White. Try and get you guys a better setup of what I'm doing over here. No, I actually contacted a lawyer about the legality of this and worked with her on a blog post. You can find it at coinringmaker.com. It'll answer all your legal questions. Yeah, it's not defacing now. Yeah, I do. Thank you very much. All right, so what we're gonna do, we've got our water, we got our soap in here, and we're gonna put these medium that look like UFOs and little ball bearings in here. Try not to spill them all over the place. Wish me luck. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. That went pretty smooth. All right. So now we're just gonna pop our rings in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the lid on it. Let it tumble. So this is my tumbler over here. This is just going to spin these and polish them up and get them nice and clean. We're going to let it do that for about 10 minutes. And while it does that, did you place an order just now? Let me see. What did you order? It's possible. I've got a new one in here. Oh, I got 2 new ones. Let's check it out. Checking my Etsy right now. See what we got. We got slow internet connection. That's what we got. A few days ago, McBride. I think so. Yeah, I should be working on it. Come on, Etsy, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, I was just about to get started on that one. I was getting some rings out of the way. I've got your coin ring maker coin ready. I've got that ready for you. And I'm going to send you a couple extra ones of these because you're the first person to order this, so I'm really excited. So you're going to get some extra ones of these. We can go ahead and do your skull bat. Right now. These are pretty cool, guys. Here's my little skull stamp press. And what I'm going to try and do is get that skull right on top of this larger bat's head. It can be a little tricky to line this up. Wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. Alright, y'all tap the screen a whole bunch. Let's see if we can get a couple more people in here to check out this live. Looks like I did not line that up very well. It's a little low there, bud. Let's give it another try. My phone battery is giving me hell, guys. Perfect. Look at that. Got the ears. It's looking good. Very nice. Go ahead and do a couple more. It's really tricky because I can't see the side of the coin I'm trying to get it on. Got to do a lot of visualization. And then just a little bit of guessing. That one's really good. Look at that. Nice. If anybody'd like to get one of these, you can get them at coinringmaker.com. Pretty sure that's the only place you can get them. If you know what I'm saying. There we go. Another finished one. Very nice. Some of these aren't lined up super great. That one came out the best, I think. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live. Making some skull back quarters. I'll do pennies too. You gonna do a couple pennies, guys? They're a little easier to line up. Yeah, I can do dimes too. You want to see me make a dime with a skull on it? You're fine, man. It is a hydraulic press. Let's see if I can find a dime for you real quick, Coin Kid. Alright, do you want the skull pushing out of his head or out of the back of the coin? I think it looks better coming out of the back, personally, but I'll let you pick. What do you think? Sounds good to me. I actually think the dimes come out really neat. You're very welcome. There you go, bro. It's pretty dope. See if I can get a little better definition. Yeah, look at that. That looks sick. A little fire on top of his head there. Give you a look at this. The penny. Pretty good. Well, guys, I appreciate you stopping by for the live, but I'm going to make a TikTok of this $50 cowboy hat because I think it'll be cool to make a TikTok doing that. So I'm gonna hop off of here. If you've got a free minute, go check out my website, check out my Etsy. There's lots of cool stuff there. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. I heat up copper before, so these have been annealed, but these are zinc pennies, so I don't have to worry about it as much. Really, copper is soft enough that I can do it without heating them up. It doesn't cause too much of a problem. I think if it was like a thicker coin, like a $50, I would definitely anneal them. Yeah, no problem. Copper pennies though, they're pretty tough. I do heat them up, but these zinc pennies, they're weak as hell, man. All right, guys, like I said, check out my website, check out my YouTube, check out my Etsy, and have a great day. I hope to see you on another live soon. Thank everybody for the gifts. I really appreciate it. But I am going to hop off of here and go make some tiki-talkies. If you haven't, go watch a bunch of my videos. There's like hundreds of them. So go spam like them. I'll see y'all later. Bye.